To get started, you want to arrange your threads in colour order on the board. Now, depending on which side you're working from to begin with, it might vary. You might do it the opposite way around to what I've done it. But I'm working from left to right, so I've got the dark green, light green, and then red and black, and finish with a red. So as I say, I'm working from left to right, so I want to take the first 2 threads on the left, and then I want to knot from left to right with the first thread. And I'm going to do this until I've knotted over all the threads. So once I've knotted over all the threads, I'm going to drop this one, and I'm not going to be knotting it for the next row. So for the second row, I'm going to take the other shade of green, and I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm just going to knot over this one when I get to the end. So once I got to the end and missed this one, I'm going to drop this thread as well, and then take the next colour in my sequence. So I'm taking the red over the black, and again I'm going to knot from left to right until I get to these, and I'm going to skip these. And then I'm going to drop this thread that I've just worked, and I'm going to take my next colour, which is black. So this time I'm going to knot from left to right for the first knot, and then I'm going to switch and knot from right to left for the second knot, then drop the black and take the red that I just worked over, and then I'm going to knot from left to right and then switch and go right to left, and then take the black over the red and go from left to right and then right to left. And for the next row, I'm going to take the red and I'm going to go from right to left and then from left to right, and then I'm going to take the red again and I'm going to go from left to right each time. And then for the last row, it's just 2 threads. I'm just going to go from left to right each time. So once I've done this first section, I'm going to be working from the right hand side, and I'm going to do in a kind of a mirror of what I did last time. So I want to take the darkest green over the lightest green and work from right to left. And I'm going to do this until I've got to the last thread. And for the next row, I'm going to take this colour and work over all of these apart from this one. And I'm going to drop this thread and I'm going to take my next one and I'm going to knot from right to left for the remainder of the threads apart from the green. And then drop that red thread And then take the next 2 threads and go from right to left for the first thread. And then I want to take the black thread and I want to work from left to right. And then over the black thread I want to go from right to left and then left to right, and then drop that thread, and then I want to work the red thread over the black thread, and again over the next red thread, and then for your last row you want to do the black over the red from right to left both times. So once you've done that, you should have the colours back in their original order, and then you want to start from what you did at the beginning and just keep repeating this all the way down until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it. And once you finish, you should end up with something that looks like this. So I've done braided tie-ons at each end, so now you just want to try on your bracelet. And that is your completed melon pattern friendship bracelet.